Hello to my Saggies. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Sagittarius. Let's get it. Let's get into it. This reading is for, well, first of all, happy first quarter moon. Happy first quarter moon. All right. First quarter moon phase. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Coming back, welcome back. All right. Hopefully everybody's getting out and getting some sun, Sagittarius. All right, so high vibrating Sagittarius are optimistic, freedom loving, and intellectual. So this year may be a year that has really challenged your ninth house, Sagittarius, because you are ruled ninth house, right? So ninth house is all about quest and adventure, you know, a sense of what lies beyond the horizon. It invites us to travel both physically through long distance journeys, mentally through higher education, philosophy, religious contemplations, and it also covers ethics and ideals and the spirit of law, right? So what I mean by that is that you could have had people to move away. You could have moved, you could have traveled a lot, you could have wanted to travel with groups of people, you could have wanted to travel to where other people moved to or whatever. Maybe you had some family members or friends that moved away. Maybe you may wanted to join some travel groups or whatever happened. And maybe some relationships ended as a result of that. Maybe some people left your job that you worked with for a long time. Maybe some people got married. Maybe some life changes happened, right? Some relationships ended, right? Could have challenged your ninth house, right? Maybe some people joined different religious groups or went on a spiritual journey. Y'all get the whole point, right? So this may be a year where it could have kind of sort of tested your spiritual journey. So let's get into it. So it should be fun. There is greatness inside of me, right? So let's put that here and let's see what's going on, right? So yeah, so something kind of sort of piqued everybody's interest this year in terms of spirituality. This is the year of 9, right? So a lot of people are traveling more. A lot of people are breaking generational cycles, chains, and curses. And that's Pluto. Pluto is the judgment card, right? A lot of people are in a innovative way breaking cycles, chains, and curses. All right, so let's see what's going on here. All right. The next planet that's about to be retrograde, and just for those FYI people who want to know about retrograde, is going to be Uranus, right? That's the Fool card. So here we have 7 of Swords, right? 7 of Swords. So somebody you could feel like is an open enemy to you. This is 7 of Swords. You could feel like somebody is talking about you behind your back. So there's greatness inside of you. And so I feel like you want to take some kind of action here. Here's 7 and 4 is 11. So yeah, I feel like you may want to take some kind of action here. Right, so some people may be coming to you telling you something. Somebody may be saying they heard something. Somebody could be coming and tell you something. So here we have 7, 4, 2. So 7, 4 is 11. So somebody may be enlightening you and something could be blindsiding you. See these 2 right here? So you have a lot of ancestors around you. So here we have 5 of Pentacles here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 of Pentacles, 8, 9. Okay, alrighty. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we have 7, 4. That's 11. So somebody kind of maybe feels like legally you may need to take some kind of action. You may feel like somebody could be coming to you gossiping, telling you something that somebody could be talking about you behind your back, whoever you are. And so 2 symbolizes peace. This is second house. So Taurus rules second house. Not to say that a Taurus is bringing something to you, but Taurus rules second house. Second house is about material, is about money, material possessions, self-worth, your second house, right? So if you've been tuning into my channel, you know how kind of in depth I get about all the houses, right? So second house speaks to, just to get more in depth, speaks to possessions, money, finance, those kind of things. So find out what your zodiac sign is in your second house, and that could have been the person who's bringing some information back to you, right? Right? Bringing some information back to you in the second house, right? Because something made somebody feel like they were left out of something. Somebody could feel like they were left out of something, or they could feel like what? Like, so somebody took a gamble on something. Somebody took a gamble and just felt like, because fifth house speaks to Leo, right? Not that a Leo brought something to you, but Leo's rule fifth house. So somebody could feel like emotionally, it's like, well, you know what? Let me take a gamble on something, because Leo rules fifth house, but fifth house is also about, let me check on something. Like, let me double check something here. So somebody can be saying, let me hold on, let me check on something. Let me make sure. Let me just see something here. Maybe make sure we're not linked to something, right? So I'm seeing multiple streams of income here, right? Multiple streams of income. And 8 looks like when you turn it to the side, it looks like a infinity symbol, but it also looks like it's loot. Like if you look at it, number 8, it looks like, I wish I had anyway. So if you look at number 8 to the side, it looks like it's loot to something, right? So somebody feels like somebody could have a key. So the point here I'm making here is that a lot of people have the same thing in common, right? And how you'll know this, whoever you are watching, tuned in, is if you just go on social media. Just go on social media. Just pick any random story. You don't even have to, it's not even about skin color. It's not about, just pick a random story anywhere. Just anybody's story. What's going on in the news. Don't even really matter. You will hear that a lot of people have the same things in common. A lot of people pick any story in the news, something legal going on. Who's in the news, something legal, courts, whatever going on. You'll hear something that either you've gone through or somebody is currently going through, something that sounds, because we talk about human beings, right? So a lot of people are looking into things. A lot of people are being a lot more meticulous. A lot of people are paying more attention to who they're linking up with, like multiple streams of income. People are paying more attention to, who has keys to their home, right? Who has access to them. And not even just in a physical sense, but just like who has, access to their lives. Like, right, who has access to their lives, right? And it's all for the purpose of sharing information. It's all for the purpose of sharing information. It's all for that purpose. So if you have younger people, if you have younger people in your life and you're not familiar with like technology or something, that's not where you want to leave a young person out. They don't need to be out in the cold. Like you just like, oh, well, they don't know what they're talking about. They're younger. Yeah, they may know what they're talking about. They could teach you something, right? Yeah, because you don't want to have an open enemy out there, or they have some kind of open enemy and you not know. That's where you want to talk to them and find out what's going on. Here we have the 4 of Pentacles here. So this is where you can be more conservative with your time behind closed doors, especially if you're a person who's working, like teleworking. That's what I'm seeing here, right? So the whole point of this is source is saying, somebody could have felt left out. A younger person could have felt left out, but this is where you include them in on, like you're picking up on their emotions. Like, okay, somebody could be feeling like they're left out of a conversation. What have they mastered? Like, what have they mastered? Like, bring them in on the conversation. That's how you can be more conservative, right? Here's the Ace of Pentacles here, right? Ace of Pentacles. Like, bring them in. So now this brings us to 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Now, once they're outside, they may have mastered something. Okay, bring them on in to the like physically bring them on into the conversation, because there's greatness in you, but guess what? There's greatness in them too, right? And that's what Source is trying to tell somebody. There's greatness in you, but there's greatness in them too, right? they want to be a part of a team. They want to feel like they're part of a team too, like a team you, right? Somebody sees you as, they hold you in high honor. They see you as down to earth and relatable. So say, hey, they're bridging the gap. They're bridging that. They're going to help you bridge the gap. And that's what Source is trying to tell you. A lot of people have the same thing in common. So let me see what else we got. So it looks like instead of somebody looking at, listening to people saying, oh, gossiping to you, somebody's talking about you behind your back and you need to listen to this. Yeah, listen. But listen with, listen in love, like listen at a high frequency. So not that somebody's talking about you behind your back, but listen with, okay, hold on, something is closed out, but listen like with all, like with number 4, like 4 symbolizes like all 4 elements, earth, fire, air, water, right? So listen with all parts of yourself. Right, all parts of yourself, like your ancestors are saying, hey, you're moving on to dry land. Like, so as if you're going through a storm, like somebody is guiding you through a storm. Listen that way, like listen in love, right? So even if you feel like you're on the outside, you're listening with your heart. You're saying, okay, somebody, even though they moved on, somebody is still telling you, they're helping you through something, right? So that's what, so Source is trying to tell you, when something is closed out, not everybody is talking about people behind their back in a negative sense. Listen with your heart, right? So you don't feel, somebody doesn't feel left out. Let me see what else we have going on. Let's see what else we have going on here. All right. Let's see. Because somebody is trying to put fire to air, right? So here we have the King of Wands here, yeah. But somebody is ready to pounce on something. Like, so somebody is sitting here, like in survival mode in the background, like ready to pounce on something, right? Right, so here we have the 8 of Pentacles here. I saw 8 of Pentacles somewhere else. Hold on, where did I see that? Hold on, 5 and... No, okay, it's here and here. Yeah, so in between, hold on. So we got the King of Pentacles here. Somebody's saying a King of Wands has mastered something. Yeah, a very powerful leader has mastered something, right? So somebody is waiting for some kind of a, yeah, anyway. So anyways, here we have the Page of Wands here. So there's a fire sign. I mean, whoever the fire sign, a younger person who is trying to send a message to someone. They're waiting to pounce on something, but they want to send a message to someone. So yeah, here we have the 4 of Swords here. So Swords is saying you're getting some rest. You're getting some rest. Here we have the High Priestess here. So for you, a portal is open. A portal is open. Yeah, here's the 7 of Pentacles here. Something is closed out. Somebody, whoever this is, sees someone as competition anyway. Yeah. Yeah, something is already closed out anyway. Anyway, here we have the King of Swords here. So I'm seeing 3 butterflies. So butterfly symbolizes a rebirth. So it's like a 3 rebirths here. So yeah. So 3 things have already ended. We have the 4 of Cups here. Yeah, so 3 things have already ended. Alrighty. So that is what I have for you. Alrighty, here we go. So solar plexus chakra cleanse. Yep. Here we have star energy here. Here we have back straight, walk away. Make a list of pros and cons. Your ex wants to return. I don't even know who your ex is. Ex-friend, ex-whomever, I don't know. Ex could be anybody. It can be an ex-colleague. So when I say ex, it could be ex-whomever. So somebody wants to return. Here we have do the mirror work. Your bitter ex-lover wants to return. I don't even know what that means. But anyway, so you are who they prayed for. And your ex was on some kind of an assignment. So we got a lot of ex energy here. So your ancestors are very proud of you. But so something is a no, whatever that is. So it's something isn't as deep as you think it is. But first red flag, pray and meditate. Yep, so dream even bigger. I feel like something is, here we have, somebody is a demon of pride and your gifts have increased. Yeah, so somebody is a high priestess. It looks like you're a high priestess. So dance around your home as if no one is watching. Yeah, something is already closed out before even something even gets started. Because heart energy is like somebody makes a connection, right? Somebody is getting off the fence and making a connection, having a conversation before something even gets started. So somebody is getting enlightened before something even gets started. That is like a conversation. Hold on. So 7, 4, and 2, right? So somebody is already aware, meaning that somebody has already made some kind of a connection already. This is when you say you've known somebody long enough, right here. You've known somebody already long enough to know, like, when you say you spent enough time around somebody long enough to know certain things. So yeah, somebody has already reached out to somebody else. Anyway, here we have 21. I'm inspiring. So you are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. Yeah. So it seems like there is a spirit that is maybe not aware of the dynamics of a relationship that you have or had or have. I don't know what the tense is, or the present, past tense, of the relationship. And maybe want to become familiar with something, but I feel like you're satisfied. Whoever the other people are in it are satisfied with whatever, and you can just leave it at that. A cycle is closed out. Anyway, that is what I have for you. All right, let's see. Here we have, conflict and defeat. Yeah, I guess somebody just feels like they're on the outside. They want to know more about something, so. Yeah, once cycles are closed out in love, that's all. I'm just going to leave it there. When you close out cycles in love, just leave it at love. That's it. Close it out airtight. Intuition. So each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. Yeah, that's it. All right, so you're dancing around your home as if no one is watching. Some people feel like if you know, like some relationships are, whatever the relationship is, which is built, you already have closure. Whatever it is, something that was already closed is closure. That's why you can dance around your home as if no one is watching, because you know something that no one else knows, and that's just leave it there. Nobody else needs to know anything else. And that's it. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.